If your Pioneer touchscreen is not responding, you're not alone. This common issue often results from three main categories of problems: software glitches, hardware wear, or environmental factors. Software issues include calibration errors, where the screen misinterprets your touches, or outdated firmware that needs updating to fix bugs. Hardware problems can involve the digitizer, which detects touch wearing out over time, or damage to the ribbon cable that connects components. Environmental factors like extreme temperatures, dirt buildup on the screen, or electromagnetic interference from nearby devices can also disrupt the capacitive touch technology. This video will guide you through troubleshooting steps to diagnose and fix these issues. Basic troubleshooting steps can often fix unresponsive Pioneer touchscreens. Start with the simplest solutions before moving to more complex fixes. First, power cycle the unit by disconnecting the car battery for a few minutes. This clears temporary glitches and resets the system. Next, clean the screen gently with a microfiber cloth. Dirt, fingerprints, or oils can interfere with touch sensitivity. Use a stylus for more precise input, especially if your fingers are oily or dirty. This can improve accuracy on the capacitive screen. Check if a screen protector is causing the issue. Some protectors can reduce touch sensitivity or create air bubbles that interfere with input. These basic troubleshooting steps often resolve minor glitches and improve responsiveness. If these don't work, move on to more advanced solutions like firmware updates or system resets. Outdated firmware is a common cause of touchscreen problems in Pioneer car audio systems. When firmware becomes outdated, it can lead to bugs and responsiveness issues that affect the touchscreen functionality. To resolve this, visit Pioneer's official website and check for the latest firmware version compatible with your specific model. Look up your model number, such as AVH2300NX or MVH290BT, to ensure you download the correct update. Once you've identified the correct firmware, download the update file to a USB drive. Then, insert the USB drive into your Pioneer's USB port and follow the manufacturer's step-by-step instructions to install the update directly through the unit. For newer Pioneer models, you may also be able to update firmware wirelessly through Pioneer's mobile app or via Bluetooth connection. These updates are crucial as they often include specific bug fixes and performance improvements that directly resolve touchscreen responsiveness problems. If a firmware update doesn't solve the problem, try a system reset. This will restore the unit to its factory settings and can resolve software conflicts. The reset procedure varies by model, but it usually involves accessing a hidden menu by holding specific buttons during boot up or through the settings menu. Be sure to back up your settings before performing a reset, as all your preferences will be erased. Calibration errors can cause inaccurate touch responses. Many Pioneer units have a service mode that allows you to recalibrate the screen. The access method varies by model, often involving a combination of button presses upon startup. Once in service mode, follow the on-screen instructions to recalibrate the touch points. This can significantly improve accuracy and responsiveness. When software solutions fail to resolve unresponsive touchscreen issues, hardware problems may be the underlying cause, particularly in units that are 5 years old or older. The most common hardware issue involves the ribbon cable that connects the touchscreen to the main unit. This flexible cable can become damaged over time due to repeated flexing, heat exposure, or physical stress. To inspect the ribbon cable, you'll need to carefully disassemble the unit following proper safety procedures, such as disconnecting power and using anti-static precautions. Look for visible damage like tears, fraying, or poor connections. Another potential hardware problem is the touch controller board itself, which processes touch inputs and communicates with the system's software. This board can fail due to component wear, soldering issues, or moisture damage. If you're comfortable with electronics repair and have the necessary tools and replacement parts, you may attempt to replace either the ribbon cable or the touch controller board. However, these procedures require technical expertise and should only be performed by experienced individuals. Important caution: performing DIY repairs can void your warranty and potentially cause further damage to the unit if not done correctly. Always consider the risks and benefits before attempting hardware modifications. If you've tried all the troubleshooting steps and the touchscreen is still unresponsive, it's time to seek professional help. Contact a Pioneer authorized service center for diagnosis and repair. Attempting complex repairs yourself can cause further damage and void the warranty. A professional technician can accurately diagnose the problem and perform the necessary repairs or replacements.